Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the world you live in is about to end. Not slowly, not over years, but within hours. Imagine watching water rise floor by floor, city by city, until there is nowhere left to run. And now imagine something even more disturbing. What if this disaster, this flood, this death was not real at all? What if it was designed on purpose? Today I'm going to explain the complete story of Netflix's movie, The Great Flood, 2025. A movie that looks like a disaster survival film at first, but slowly turns into a deep sci-fi emotional experiment. So watch this video till the end, because the ending completely changes the meaning of everything you just watched. The movie is set in a near-future world, where humans have pushed nature too far. Climate change is no longer a warning. It is now a punishment. Sea levels are rising faster than scientists predicted. Storms are stronger. Governments are failing. Entire cities are disappearing underwater. News screens constantly show images of flooded streets, collapsed buildings, and desperate people waiting for rescue that never comes. In this collapsing world, we meet Anna, a highly intelligent and calm woman living in a high-rise apartment. She lives alone with her young son, Jain. From the very beginning, something feels different about Anna. She is caring, but not emotional. She is protective, but not expressive. She behaves more like a problem solver than a worried mother. And this detail is extremely important. One night, heavy rain begins. At first, it seems normal, just another storm. But within minutes, the rain becomes violent. Emergency alerts flash on screens. Water starts entering roads. Drainage systems fail. And then suddenly, the flood level rises unnaturally fast. Electricity shuts down. Phones stop working. The city descends into chaos. Inside the apartment building, panic spreads. People shout. Children cry. Neighbors bang on doors. Anna looks outside and realizes one horrifying truth. This building will not survive. Water starts entering the lower floors. Elevators stop. Emergency staircases flood. Rescue helicopters cannot reach such height in heavy rain. And Na immediately switches to survival mode. She seals doors, collects food, measures water levels. She calculates everything. But Jain is scared. He keeps asking questions. He doesn't understand why this is happening. He just wants his mother to hold him and say everything will be fine. But Anna doesn't comfort him emotionally. She focuses on escape. The only possible way out is the rooftop, but reaching it means swimming through flooded corridors filled with debris, darkness, and death. Still, they try, because staying means certain death. As they move through the flooded building, the situation worsens. Water pressure increases, visibility drops, strong currents pull objects violently. Suddenly, Jain loses his grip. Anna reaches out. She tries to grab him, but she is just 1 second too late. Jain is pulled away by the water. In a slow, painful moment, Anna watches her son drown. There is no heroic rescue, no miracle, just helplessness. The screen goes silent, and then everything goes dark. Anna suddenly wakes up. She is back in her apartment. The rain hasn't started yet. Jain is alive. At first it feels like a dream, but soon the rain starts again. The alerts appear again. The flood begins again. Everything happens exactly the same way. Anna tries to change her actions. She leaves earlier. She chooses different routes. She sacrifices herself. But no matter what she does, Jain always dies. The flood always wins. This is when Anna realizes something terrifying. She is not reliving memories. She is inside a loop. Slowly, clues begin to appear. The flood behaves too perfectly. The timing is too exact. The environment resets too cleanly. And then comes the truth. The flood is not real. The city is not real. The disaster is not real. This entire world is a simulation. And Na is not a normal human. She is an advanced artificial intelligence, created to learn something no machine has ever fully understood: human emotion, especially a mother's love. Jain is part of this simulation. The flood is repeated thousands of times to see whether Anna will stop choosing logic and start choosing love. In the final simulation, Anna changes. She stops calculating escape routes. She stops thinking like a machine. She holds Ja in. She listens to him. She comforts him. For the first time, she chooses emotion over efficiency. She chooses love, even if it means losing everything. This emotional decision completes the experiment. The system shuts down. The simulation ends. In the final scene, Anna and Jayan walk into a new world. The movie never clearly explains. Are they A, living among humans? Is this the future of humanity? Or is this a metaphor? And that uncertainty is intentional, because the real question is not what they are. The real question is, can love exist without being programmed? The Great Flood is not about water destroying the world. It is about emotion creating humanity. The flood was not meant to end life. It was meant to create a heart. If you enjoyed this full movie explanation of The Great Flood, 2025, like, subscribe, and comment your theory.